Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room, where the birds sing words and the flowers croon. The Tiki Room is one of the most historic and loved attractions at the Disney parks. Originally opening at Disneyland on June 23, 1963. For nearly 60 years, the Tiki Room has continued to delight guests at Disneyland, Walt Disney World, and Tokyo Disneyland. Today we're going to be delving in and taking a look back at Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room as we count off 5 facts about this iconic attraction. Today, Disneyland and Walt Disney World share essentially the same show, but Tokyo Disneyland, it's a little different, as over the years they've actually had 3 different versions of the show. The original version opened up with the park on April 15th, 1983, but it would close in 1999, to be replaced with the Enchanted Tiki Room, now playing Get the Fever, which strangely enough was a Las Vegas inspired show with birds singing modern-esque songs, and the original hosts of the Tiki Room, Jose, Michael, Pierre, and Fritz, being replaced with a new set of birds with the names Dano, Scratz, Buddy, and Lava. Now, I don't know about you, but when I think of the Tiki Room, I totally think of a Las Vegas nightclub, because Adventureland and Las Vegas have so much in common. Now, this version of the show closed on July 25th, 2005. For the Enchanted Tiki Room, Stitch presents Aloha I Como Mai, which as the name suggests, it stars Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. And this version of the show is certainly better than Get the Fever, but for what it's worth, it's not a bad show, and it does seem like a lot of fun. Saying Walt Disney World has a lot of space would be an understatement, but over at Disneyland they're a lot more landlocked, within the local hotels, restaurants, and shops of Anaheim, engulfing the surrounding areas of the resort. To try to combat this problem, Disneyland tries to really use up the limited space they have to its full potential, and in this case we're going to be looking at the Tiki Room. The building that houses the show houses another venue, which is the Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe, and you would never know that they were the same building. Only standing from a certain angle you would be able to see where the two themes clash, so next time you're at Adventureland, or even Main Street, see if you can spot the transition yourself. The Disney Renaissance brought us some of the most iconic characters and beloved stories ever brought to the screen. I think we can both agree that films like Aladdin and The Lion King have fun stories with compelling and memorable characters. But you know what else they have in common? They both have birds that can talk. The Tiki Room has birds that can talk. What? So in 1997, Disney closed the Tropical Serenade at the Magic Kingdom, which is just the Tiki Room with a different name, and they put in Iago and Zazu from Aladdin and The Lion King, and they reopened it the following year with the new name, the Tiki Room under new management. And yeah, this show wasn't the greatest to say the least. But this show would only last until January 12th, 2011, when a small fire broke out in the theater, and the rumor that persists today is that the Iago animatronic was severely damaged. During this downtime, Disney brought back the original show with the name Walt Disney's Enchanted Tiki Room. A piece of this version of the show still exists at Walt Disney World at the Polynesian Village Resort. Inside of Trader Sam's, you can catch a glimpse of Oa Oa, the Tiki Goddess of Disaster, which was one of the new additions to the show under new management. But I am glad the original version is back at Walt Disney World. Before it became the show we all know and love today, the Tiki Room was originally going to be a sit-down dinner show with real birds in cages. Of course, this would have been a lot more elaborate, but you see there's a problem with the sit-down dinner show with actual birds because sometimes birds need to do their business. And I think we can all agree we wouldn't want to eat underlive birds. Imagineers decided to go with audio animatronic birds.
Audio animatronics?
Right, audio animatronics.
While also scratching the restaurant idea. Also, the restaurant idea kinda lives today, with the Tropical Hideaway restaurant right next to the Tiki Room, with its delicious food, the use of the Jungle Cruise boats, and even a talking bird outside named Rosita. You can also eat inside of the Tiki Room by having a delicious pineapple dole whip. To say Disneyland changed the industry of theme/amusement parks would be an understatement. Walt Disney used Disneyland to create the first ever operating monorail system in the Western Hemisphere, creating the world's first tubular steel roller coaster, and the Tiki Room, creating the first ever audio animatronics in the world. Sure, there were figures that had very limited movement, but nothing on the same level as the Tiki Room. The original audio animatronics consisted of fast jolting motion, which worked in Disney's favor, mirroring the motions of actual birds. Today, audio animatronics are not just all over Disney parks, but Universal, Six Flags, and so many other places use this technology to tell stories and bring characters to life. It's a true piece of theme park history, and a place of enchantment and magic, where the birds sing words and the flowers croon. My friends, that was the Tiki Room. As we close up this video, I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon.